Hello! These are the 7 best Traitors banishments from UK Season 3. The 7th best, Mina. There was some flawed logic that led to some people looking at Mina. Freddy's logic made no sense, for example. But she did draw a bit of suspicion to herself by pushing for Frankie for the most irrelevant chess piece in the chess mission. The reason why Mina's the least good of the traitors banished, I think, really boils down to some of the logic being flawed, but also the fact that Charlotte, her fellow traitor, led the charge on a lot of it, so the faithfuls can't claim a lot of responsibility for that one. Up next, Linda. Why is Linda so low? She was a great banishment. No, she was banished in episode 7. She was a bad banishment because of how long she lasted before they eventually banished her. She was the prime suspect on the first round table. She should have gone then. 5th best, Alex. Really, he just misworded a theory he proposed about Linda. Honestly, it wasn't much to banish someone for, but at least he made a mistake to lead to his banishment. Number 4, Freddy. Charlotte hard-framed fellow traitor Freddy and Alexander with the murder on Leanne when she knew that Leanne had the shield. And honestly, Alexander was playing a lot more faithful. The 3rd best banishment is Charlotte. Again, there was the 50-50. She ranks just below Frankie despite having actually been a traitor, purely because the world that Charlotte was building was that potentially Frankie and Alexander were traitors together. If she were telling the truth and if she were correct about that, Jake and Leanne could not have won this game after they banished Charlotte, so they should have banished Frankie first. Otherwise, it's a good banishment. Now would be a good time to point out, by the way, that a banishment being correct or incorrect isn't the be-all end-all on whether it's a good or a bad banishment. And nothing shows that better than the 2nd best banishment, Frankie. I hate to say this because I loved Frankie. She was a great contestant, seems like an absolutely lovely woman. However, there was the 50-50 with Charlotte, and to be able to ensure that the other faithfuls won some money, they had to banish both. So getting rid of Frankie in the final 3 there was absolutely necessary for Jake and Leanne. The absolute best banishment, in my opinion, was Armani. Armani dug her own grave, in my opinion, in 3 short episodes. Enough people picked up on how suspicious her behaviour was and voted her out, and they were correct. So what do you think of my list? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more and check out my 7 worst Traitors banishments from Season 3.